Hey guys, does anyone want any denim? With all those earthquakes, I was like, oh, I gotta stock up. You never know. I get really excited when I pull out the last tissue, because then I get to fuck the Kleenex box. Some things are worth waiting for. I like to start with the relatable material. She goes like, oh, finally, somebody said it. I don't know if you guys overheard, my last name is Wurst. It's W-U-R-S-T. It's German. Means sausage. Does anyone want to say anything? We'll just get this over with. No, obviously I've been hearing shit all my life. It's just like, it was never anything original. Kids were always like, oh, Marty, you're the worst. Don't pick him, he's the worst. So I get it, it's funny. And I thought, okay, Marty, just hang in there, all right? You're gonna grow up, all this shit is gonna go away. It's like they couldn't possibly make the same joke in my 30s. It's like, people mature. Bullshit. No, it's open season all year round for me. It was kind of nice when my brother got married, because I was the best man at the worst wedding. Sometimes it works out. It'd be great if I was a porn star, though, right? So I'd have like the perfect catchphrase. I'd be like, not yet. The worst is yet to come. Don't be selfish. I'm a huge movie buff. I really like horror movies. Yeah, my people. Sweet. I hate watching horror movies when it's not October, though. It's not the same. Like, I can't get pumped up about it. But I've been watching a lot of evil kid movies anyway. And they usually come out with a couple every year. And I love it because the kid actors are always awful. But it doesn't matter, because as long as the kid, like, has something creepy to say every once in a while, it's just like, Mommy, I love the taste of blood. It's like, ugh. It'll send a shiver down anyone's spine, right? Mommy, kitty cat fell into the waffle maker. It's like, what? And the dad never suspects the kid is guilty. You know, he just blows it off like, goddamn cat's always trying to make breakfast. We gotta lock up that waffle maker before more accidents happen. And the wife is going crazy because she knows what's up. She's like, he's evil, you don't see it? He's like, dear, don't yell at Barnabas. You're scaring him. Why do we call him Barnabas? I'm thinking about having a kid someday, and I was watching these evil kid movies. And I thought, you know what? I'd be fine bringing up the son of Satan. My own little Damien. Because like, I'd be fine adopting a kid. I'm afraid the kid's going to be like me. And I think it's because I know there wouldn't be any pressure to be a good parent. If I screw up, it's like, oh yeah, he's the son of Satan. It's not my fault. It's like, yeah, he's evil, but low maintenance. Just sits in his room quietly all day, speaking Latin to his teddy bear, like, well, they'll chip off the old block. It's beautiful. Every once in a while, they'll throw me a curveball, like, Dad, can I have a goat? Like, what do you want a goat for? For a sacrifice? Did you clean up the carcasses in your room? So I don't want any little paws hanging out of the sock drawer. Clean up your room. But, you know, I wouldn't be able to resist those yellow cat's eyes looking at me and be like, oh, all right. We'll carve up the goat together. Little father, son of Satan bonding. Yeah. I was thinking, like, what's the worst thing that could happen if Damien was my son? Like, what? The kid dies? We're probably better off, right? Well, some of you are siding with the son of Satan for some reason. No, I mean, someone came up to me like, oh, I'm so sorry I heard about your son. I'd be like, I don't give a shit. First of all, he was adopted. It doesn't count. Second of all, he's the son of Satan. You're not going to miss him. Up top. I feel like that's the one scenario you could high five over a dead kid. It's like, come on, Damien's dead. Don't leave me hanging. All right. All right. Maybe that was too dark of a bit for you guys. I get my love of movies from my dad. We used to talk about movies all the time growing up. But it got into a weird area. Like he talks to me about like the state of adult films, like in the 70s compared to now. And he got like really weirdly passionate about it. Where he's complaining like, they had stories back then. There was like interesting plots and characters you actually cared about. And there was like a funky soundtrack, and they were funny. It's like my dad likes a real thinking man's porn. Like a real whodunit. So he wants the movie to be like Inception with all these crazy plot lines where he's just blown away like, wow, that movie was something else, but whose cock was that? Really wanted to know whose cock that was. Oh well, I guess we'll have to see it again. Oh, there's a sequel. Don't spoil it. I want to see if I can guess whose cock it is. All right, guys. I saw a really pathetic stripper. You know it's not going to be a good striptease when they start with the shoe. And she locked eyes with me, and she was like, hopping on one foot, just trying to get the shoe off. And she yanked it off, and the sock was like dirty underneath. It's like, where the fuck have you been? Like army crawling through the swamp to get to the stage. And she was like swinging on the pole, doing that tongue wagging thing, like, it wasn't sexy, And everyone on the train was just trying to ignore her. It's like, I hope mine stops next. This is really embarrassing. All right, guys, thanks a lot. I'm Marty Wurst. Have a good night. Give it up for your host.